best comedy, Modern Family.
I didn't know Grandpa could still do it.
Don't be disrespectful, Luke. Anyone could do it with Gloria.
Then meet the aliens next door on the series premiere of The Neighbors.
Yep, they're gonna blend right in.
It all starts tonight at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN. I'm Michael Horn. Once again, Fred Dreyer.
Ladies and gentlemen, along the lines of our sound bites, this is, I'll set this up for you, this is Brit Hume's interview with Bill O'Reilly and Bill O'Reilly's conversation about pressuring Romney to define foreign policy.
Of 3.5 years that really hasn't advanced. You're basically looking at a policy of 3.5 years that really hasn't advanced American interests in the Muslim world. Afghanistan's a mess. Pakistan's a mess. Iran is a huge threat. Egypt is, turning on us. Where are we improving? Now, I think I made that case fairly significantly that even ardent liberals couldn't come back. How is that going to affect the presidential election?
I think it depends to some extent, Bill, on how long this uprising in the Middle East, this wave of violence in the Middle East continues. If it dies out in a matter of weeks, things get quickly forgotten. Today's news cycles are accelerated, and this may pass into the past. It also depends to some extent on how much of an issue the Romney campaign wants to make of it.
Don't you think they got to go to town on it?
Well, let's look at what's happened. He made one statement last week. It proved highly controversial, probably in political terms not at all successful,
yes.
Although probably more successful with the public than it was with the media, which doesn't like him anyway. But the question is he going to follow that up? Is he going to make a major speech? So far, no.
Would you, if you were him, would you follow it up?
Well, Bill, I think that for a man who's challenging a sitting president, you got to pass a couple of tests. Surely one of them is foreign policy authority and foreign policy, the ability to converse on foreign policy. Something happens in the world, something major, the murder of an ambassador, a wave of violence in the Middle East. It seems to me we need to hear from Romney, perhaps at some length, about what his overall view of this is.
Yeah, I would hold a press conference if I were the governor.
Well, or make a speech or something. Now there'll be a debate.
The speech doesn't get you much, though.
Well, I'm not sure that's true. A major new address on this subject would put some meat on the bones of one little statement that he made last week, which got mixed reviews to say the very least.
Do you expect Romney to do that?
So far, no. I mean, there's no indication he's going to do that yet.
As I said in the talking points memo, it's the economy, it's the Muslim problem, and it's energy. That's it. I mean, you zero in on that, I don't know how you lose the election.
I agree with that tail end there by Bill O'Reilly. But what's really interesting is listening to Brit Hume stumble over clear fastballs thrown right down the middle of the plate. But anyway. We'll be right back, folks. But
you got another soundbite coming up here.
Where is? I know. I'm getting it to it.
Yeah.
It's GOP fear from Brit Hume. Romney has to come out and attack it. He's running for president, for crying out loud. All right. Here's a foreign policy soundbite from Mitt Romney.
America can take pride in the blows that our military and intelligence professionals have inflicted on al-Qaeda in Pakistan and Afghanistan, including the killing of Osama bin Laden. These are real achievements won at a high cost. Al-Qaeda remains a strong force, however, in Yemen and Somalia, in Libya and other parts of North Africa, in Iraq and now in Syria. And other extremists have gained ground across the region. Drones and modern instruments of war are important tools in our fight, but they are no substitute for a national security strategy for the Middle East.
And that's exactly what he's addressing. That's exactly what Bill O'Reilly asked Brit Hume about. That's the answer to it. Anyway, look, folks, we're going to come right back with our last segment. Don't go away.
This is the last segment. We're wrapping up the show. Yep.
Oh, all right. I keep getting...
Got to say goodbye to the folks.
I keep getting excited. I miss it.
I know you are. You're very excited about it.
Listen, we have a lot to talk about this next week. Listen to the debate coming up with Ryan and Biden, and you'll laugh your rear ends off. We'll see you next time.
Email Fred Dreyer, incoming at crni.net, incoming at crni.net. And don't forget, go to the Facebook page, Facebook.com/The Real Fred Dreyer.